Today, 2 local high schools look to advance in Lakeshore Public Media's annual academic tournament that we call Making the Grade. Who will advance to our quarterfinal round? Will it be our visitors from Merrillville or Andrean? We will find out next because we're moments away from this edition of Making the Grade.
From safer communities to admirable performances, we power Northern Indiana so you can do what moves you.
This is season number 8 of Lakeshore Public Media's annual academic tournament that we call Making the Grade. I'm your host, Andy Schultz, and today 8 of the best and brightest students in Northwest Indiana look to advance their team into the quarterfinal round of our tournament. The tournament winner, of course, receiving the coveted Making the Grade Championship trophy, as well as scholarship money generously provided by NIPSCO. Who will advance from this round of 16 match into the quarterfinals? Will it be Merrillville or Andrean? We will meet our contestants a little bit later in the show, but before then, let's get this game started right now and some points on the board with our first round that we call Question and Answer. This is pretty simple. I give the questions, you give the answers. Simple enough. You just buzz in if you think you know the correct answer. 5 points for a correct response. There's no penalty for an incorrect response. We'll just give the other team a chance at those 5 points. All right, hands on buzzers. Everybody's in. Here comes your first 5-point clue. Novels set in this country include Siddhartha and The Jewel in the Crown. What country's native authors include Salman Rushdie? Miranda from Andrean.
India.
India is correct. 5 points for Andrean, and you're on the board first. Here comes another 5-point clue. Everybody's back in. Typically, another one begins if either the location or time changes. Give the drama term for this part of an act that usually ends with all characters off stage. Miranda from Merrillville.
A scene.
Scene is correct. That is right. 5 points for Merrillville, and you have tied it up. A country may use it to protect its workers by raising the price of a cheap import, so it costs. Evan from Andrean.
Tariff.
Tariff is correct. That's been in the news recently. Good job paying attention. 10 points for Andrean. Identify the type of severe storm whose categories are rated from 1 to 5 and whose major examples. Evan from Andrean.
Hurricane.
Hurricane is correct. Examples like Katrina, Harvey, and Maria. 5 more for Andrean. Name the state created from parts of Dakota, Utah, and Idaho territories whose historical landmarks include Fort Bridger, Fort Casper, and Fort Laramie, and whose capital is Cheyenne. John from Merrillville.
Wyoming.
Wyoming, yes. Merrillville back on the board. You're at 10, trailing by 5. 2 answers are needed here. Identify the 2 economics concepts whose curves should intersect at an equilibrium point where the amount produced equals the amount desired by consumers. John from Merrillville.
Supply curve and demand curve.
Yes, that's correct. Supply and demand is what we're looking for, but that is correct. 5 for Merrillville, and we're tied. 5 points at stake here. Holders of this job have included DeWitt Clinton, who got the Erie Canal built. What elected position held by Teddy Roosevelt before he became president is now held by Andrew Cuomo? In time? Jansen, yeah, you were in time. Go for it. Senators? No, we were looking for the governor of New York. Reaching a little to the northeast there. That's all right. No points lost, of course, at any point in the game. All right, here we go. Here's another one. Spell the word lorgnette, a type of eyeglasses. Lorgnette. See pencils moving. Like to see it before they say it. Nobody wants to take a shot there. It was Lorgnette. I just know that because it's in front of me on the card. Didn't know it. All right. Next 5-point clue. The black authors of the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass and the narrative of Sojourner Truth had what life situation in common for some period of time before 1865? Miranda from Merrillville.
Slave.
That's right. They were both slaves. 5 points for Merrillville, and you were in front, 20-15. She went to law school and worked her way up through British politics until becoming prime minister in Evan from Andrean.
Margaret Thatcher.
Margaret Thatcher became prime minister in 1979. The Iron Lady, correct, Andrean, with 5 more points, and we're tied. When developing one of these in Microsoft Word, you record it by naming it. Identify this computer concept, named for its ability to generate large blocks of code from a few keystrokes. Jansen from Merrillville.
A macro.
Macro, yes, 5 points for Merrillville. And that's the end of our first round of play. Merrillville, with that last positive response, jumps out in front, 25-20. We'll take a look at the rosters now and pause the game. Let's take a moment to meet the class. Here on the Merrillville side, and I'm talking to Miranda, who is going to study at Notre Dame next year, correct?
Yes.
What are you going to study there?
Business.
Business, awesome. And you're a gymnast as well?
Yes.
Keeps you pretty busy, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Is that one of those activities you have to get up really early in the morning, like ice skating, or do you get to practice at reasonable hours?
Usually it's after school during season, but sometimes our meets are really early in the morning.
Really early in the
so,
morning.
yeah.
Yikes, yikes. All right, Miranda, well, good luck the rest of the game. Glad you're here. Talking to John, who's a senior at Merrillville, and you got to explain this one to me. You ended up at landing on Florida State next year. What's
Yes, I
taking
did.
you to Tallahassee?
I've been interested in studying computer science, and they're ranked pretty high in that field.
Sure.
So I've been wanting to go for the past couple of years. I was able to get it.
Awesome. Florida State for John next year. Good luck there. Good luck the rest of the game. Rosie, a senior at Merrillville High School, and you are attending Purdue West Lafayette next year.
Yes.
And you're interested in gardening and knitting and crochet, correct?
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you've made that you sell, or do you just like to do it for yourself?
Not really selling. I usually make stuff for my family, and so it's just a nice hobby to do, and it gives nice gifts.
Awesome. Well, good. It's a cheap way to do it too, right? Rosie, nice job. Good luck the rest of the game. Jansen, a senior at Merrillville. You answered correctly on macros, and I was wondering if you would, because you're going to study computer engineering, correct, next year, Purdue Northwest. And you put there's a question on the bio sheet that all the participants fill out that says something interesting about you. And you said that you forgot how to speak Filipino.
Yep.
I just wanted to highlight that because you've forgotten more than we've all learned, I'm sure.
Yeah, I just started learning how to speak Filipino.
Oh, okay.
I was a slow learner back then. But then, and then we moved to the United States, and then my mom focused on English, and then
Sure.
eventually that knowledge just.
Do you want to get back into it?
We're going to the Philippines
Awesome.
this summer, so yeah.
Be a great skill to have for
Yep.
sure. Awesome. Well, good luck to the Merrillville team. Good luck the rest of the game. They are coached by Melissa Sickinger. As we head to the Andrean side, I'm talking to Evan, who's a freshman. And Evan, you are interested in and you participate in trading the stock market.
Yep.
So you making good money doing this?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Any tips for us here?
Alibaba looks good right now.
All right.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing that?
About 8 years.
All right, and your favorite TV show is Frasier.
Yeah.
Now, I have to say, I also like Frasier, but I was also pretty young when Frasier was originally on, so how did you get into that?
My brother just kind of exposed it to me.
All right.
Yeah, I just got into it.
Love it. So you're ready to be an adult, like right now?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's great.
I'm sick of being a minor.
Trading stocks, watching Frasier. Tommy is a junior at Andrean, and this is an interesting fact because this is going to air at other dates beyond the right now. But I just want to point out, you said here that you have over 50 Fortnite solo wins. Now explain that, what that means to people that don't know what Fortnite is.
So if you don't know what Fortnite is, it's basically a battle royale game on console or PC, whatever you play it on. You all drop from a bus and you battle it out, and the last person alive wins.
And there's about 100 participants in a game?
100.
And you've been the one winner out of 150 times.
Yeah.
Pretty good accomplishment. I know people that are still chasing for their first, so that's
Yep.
good. Tommy, good luck the rest of the game. Kalechi, a junior at Andrean. You enjoy baking and singing
Yes, I
at the same
do.
time, or?
Sometimes I can mix it up.
Yeah, kill the time while you're waiting for something to bake. And you play soccer as
Yes, I
well
do.
on the varsity team?
JV.
JV. And what's your position when you
I'm
play?
a defender.
Defender, awesome. Which is all the dirty work
Oh,
you have to
yeah.
do. You don't get any of the glory up front, like all the center forwards. You have to do all the tackling.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, glad you're doing that. Good luck the rest of the game and with everything. Miranda is a junior as well, and you are currently learning 5 languages. What
Yes.
languages are you learning?
I'm learning Spanish, Italian, German, French, and a little bit of Irish.
Wow. I'm still working on English, so that's really awesome. Part of Spell Bowl, Quiz Bowl. Does it ever become confusing when you're in Spell Bowl with all these languages bounced around your head?
A little
Got
sometimes,
it pretty well
yeah.
organized, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. You guys have got a lot going on, and good luck the rest of the game to the Andrean squad. They are coached by Jay Price. All right, more points coming your way. In fact, 5 points for correct response in our second round that we call Pop Quiz. This is one-on-one competition. It'll be Jansen and Miranda, Kalechi and Rosie, John and Tommy, Evan versus Miranda. 5 points for a correct response, no penalty for an incorrect response. There's just no conferring with our teammates here. So it's truly a pop quiz, a quiz when you don't want it, one at a time. So here we go, Miranda and Jansen, this is for you. A Greek geographer described it as vaulted terraces raised one above another. What wonder of the ancient world was built by Babylon king Nebuchadnezzar for his wife? Jansen from Merrillville.
The Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
That is correct, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. 5 points for Merrillville, you extend your lead. Rosie and Kalechi. Name the novel where the Artful Dodger is transported to Australia. Fagin is hanged for supervising a gang of pickpockets, and the title orphan asks Mr. Bumble for more gruel. I started to give it. Sorry, Kalechi. Oliver Twist. I think it was just a little late. Sorry. Tommy and John, this one is for you. Its namesake cycle includes its creation from plant decay, landfills, and fossil fuels. What main component of natural gas has the chemical formula CH4? Methane. Miranda, Evan, this one is for you. It prohibits excessive fines or bail. What amendment to the U.S. Constitution allows the death penalty as punishment, provided it is not administered in a cruel and unusual way? Evan from Andrean.
Fifth Amendment.
It is not the fifth. Miranda?
The 6th.
It is not the sixth. Looking for the Eighth Amendment. Eighth Amendment. All right. Miranda, Jansen, this one is for you. Composers Rafe Vaughan Williams, Edward Elgar, and Benjamin Britten were all born in what country that also gave us William Walton and Henry Purcell? Jansen from Merrillville.
Britain.
That is correct. Great Britain, United Kingdom, more specifically England, but they were all acceptable answers. 5 points for Merrillville. Rosie, Kalechi, this one is for you. What math function used in calculating permutations and combinations is defined as the product of every integer from 1 to the integer that has an exclamation point written next to it? They call that factorial. John and Tommy. Name the island whose 1945 battle is most famous today for its photo of 6 Americans. Tommy from Andrean.
Iwo Jima.
Iwo Jima, yes, raising the flag on Mount Suribachi. 5 points for Andrean. You trail by 10. Evan and Miranda, this one is for you. Name the grammatical construction defined as a sentence part with its own subject and verb whose independent type can form a sentence by itself. Miranda from Merrillville.
Clause.
Clause is correct. 5 more points for Merrillville. You jump out into the 15-point lead. Miranda, Jansen, for you. In the expression ax squared plus bx plus c, the letters a and b can be called by what term for numbers or letters in a polynomial that are multiplied by a variable? Jansen from Merrillville.
Coefficient.
Coefficient, yes. 5 more points for Merrillville. You're up to 45. You lead by 20 after 2 rounds of play, but there's plenty of points coming up here in the next round. We call that one class project. This is possible group work if you'd like it to be. You may not want to for speed, but you're certainly welcome to try. I will give 3 clues that all point toward one answer. If you answer it after 1 clue, it's worth 30 points, usually the most vague. If I give you 2 clues, it's worth 20, and all 3 clues, it's worth 10. Both teams can guess at each level. All right, 3 clues, 1 answer, 30 points, category is social studies. Its tours, led by rangers, include King's Palace and Hall of the White Giant. All right, no takers there for 30. Go for the 20-point clue. If you visit this national park in the summer, you may even be there when its bats leave or return. 10-point clue, same answer. This underground national park is located between El Paso, Texas, and Albuquerque, New Mexico. Miranda from Andrean.
Grand Canyon.
Not Grand Canyon. Merrillville. John?
Mammoth Cave.
No, looking for Carlsbad Caverns National Park. All right, no points awarded there. Here comes 3 more clues, all pointed toward one answer. This is in the science math area. 30 points. Its 2 diagonals bisect each other at right angles. Jansen from Merrillville.
A square.
Not square. Andrean? Evan?
Rhombus.
Rhombus is correct, yes. Great guess if it was. Good process of elimination there. 30 points for Andrean and a big score for them. They jump into the lead, 55-45. 3 more clues, and the last 3 clues of this round. Literature and Language Arts is the category, 30-point clue. His short story collection, Whirligigs, contains his story about the boy named Johnny Dorset. A 20-point clue. His short story collection, The 4 Million, contains his story about the newlyweds, Jim and Della. A 10-point clue. This American author is famed for his surprise endings in stories like The Ransom of Red Chief and Evan from Andrean.
Oh, Henry.
O. Henry, or W.S. Porter. That's correct. 10 points for Andrean and a strong conclusion to the 3rd round for the 59ers as we head into our final round of play where there are tons of points in play. We call it Final Exam. You will see on the board 6 categories, each containing 5 questions worth 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 points, respectively. We'll take the questions in that order, in that category, but the team that controls the board can switch category at any time. The team that controls is also the team that last answered correctly, except for the first turn, which we will give to Merrillville because you trail at this point in the game. Merrillville, you see the 6 categories. Which 10-point clue would you like to start with?
Sure.
World geography. Please.
Geography, world geography specifically, 10 points, and everybody is eligible to play. Here we go. This small Middle Eastern nation lets almost anyone who is Jewish easily become a citizen. Evan from Andrean.
Israel.
Israel is correct. 10 points to kick us off in the 4th round for Andrean. Your board, what would you like to do? You can stay there for 15 or go somewhere else.
World history.
World history. World history.
World history it is for 10. This country's 6 principles of art were written during the Southern and Northern dynasty periods of Shihi. Evan from Andrean.
China.
China, yes. 10 more points for Andrean. You control the board.
Human body.
Human body, 10 points there. This word starting with N is the study of what food is good for your body and what food is not. Miranda from Andrean.
Nutrition.
Nutrition, yes. That starts with N. 10 points, your board.
Human body.
Human body.
Human body, 15. This disease can cause death if not treated with antibiotics, but causes a headache and a stiff neck first. Jansen from Merrillville.
Botulism.
Not botulism. Andrean? Evan?
Pneumonia.
Not pneumonia. Looking for meningitis. Andrean, you can choose where we go.
Starts with M.
Starts with M. 10 points. This 2-word holiday is celebrated in New Orleans just before Lent. Jansen from Merrillville.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras, yes. 10 points for Merrillville. You control the board. What would you like to do? You trail by 40.
Human body.
Human body, 20 points there. This specific part of your body contains lunate and scaphoid bones. Evan from Andrean.
Ear.
Not the ear. Merrillville? Jansen?
The spine.
Not the spine. Looking for wrist. Merrillville.
Human body.
Go ahead.
Human body.
Human body, 25. During this passive process that your body uses to help get waste products into the bloodstream, molecules move from one area of high concentration to an area of low concentration. Jansen from Merrillville.
Osmosis.
Osmosis is not correct. Andrean, Evan?
Diffusion.
Diffusion is correct. 25 for Andrean. You're up to 120.
What do you guys want?
Yeah, human body.
Human body.
Human body for 30. This female organ must be dilated to 10 centimeters. Evan from Andrean.
Ovary.
It is not ovary. I'll finish it for Merrillville, or I won't. Go ahead, Miranda.
Cervix.
Cervix is correct. It must be dilated 10 centimeters before a baby can be born. 30 for Merrillville, a big score there. You trail by 35. What would you like to do?
Geography.
Mythology.
Mythology.
Mythology, 10 points there. This nymph who was in love with Narcissus. Miranda from Andrean.
Echo.
Echo, yes, 10 points. You're bored.
Starts with M.
Starts with M, 15. This light results from entry into Earth's atmosphere of a solid mass from space. Jansen from Merrillville.
A meteor.
Meteor, yes, 15, Merrillville. You're bored.
Starts with M.
Starts with M. Back and forth we go here in the final round. 20 points, starts with M. This cell organelle creates the Jansen from Merrillville.
Mitochondria.
Mitochondria, yes, 20 points for Merrillville. You trail by 10.
Starts with M.
Starts with M, 25. In 1911, American professor Hiram Bingham told scholars about this two-word lost city of the Incas he found. Rosie from Merrillville.
Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu, yes, 25. You lead and you control.
Wait. No. Consumer economics.
Consumer economics.
Consumer economics, 10. This fee you pay to borrow money from a bank is usually expressed as an annual percentage of the loan. John?
Interest.
Interest, thank you. I didn't hear a bell, but I did see the buzzer. And 10 points for you. What would you like to do?
Mythology. Mythology.
Mythology, 15. This ancient Romans book, Metamorphoses, contains a lot of Roman myth. Miranda from Andrean.
Ovid.
That is correct. Publius, Ovidus, Naso, Miranda, 15. You control.
What do you guys want?
Starts with M.
Starts with M.
Starts with M, 30 points. We'll wipe out that category. Our sun is in this part of astronomy's Hertzsprung. Tommy from Andrean.
Milky Way.
Not Milky Way. I'll finish it for Merrillville. Our sun is in this part of astronomy's Hertzsprung-Russell diagram, a two-word area that goes from the top left to the bottom right. Jansen.
Yellow star. Oh.
Incorrect. That's right. Looking for main sequence. Andrean.
Mythology.
Mythology, 20 in that category. It's a close one. This goddess of the harvest was the mother of Miranda from Andrean.
Demeter.
That is correct. Demeter for 20 for Andrean. You're bored.
Mythology.
Mythology, 25. This ballet by Igor Stravinsky, named for a character of Greek myth, has characters that include 7 lost souls, the leader of the Furies, and a woman named Eurydice. Orpheus. Andrean.
World history.
World history, 15. There are 2 minutes to go in the game. This civilization that occupied ancient Mesopotamia was ruled by the law-giving king Hammurabi. Jansen from Merrillville.
Sumer.
Incorrect. Andrean? Evan?
Assyria.
No, looking for the Babylonian Empire. Andrean?
What do you guys want?
World geography.
Geography.
Geography. World Geography, 15. This Russian city almost didn't finish its transformation into a winter paradise in time for the 2014 Winter Olympics. Miranda from
Sochi.
Andrean.
Sochi.
Sochi is correct. 15 for Andrean. You control. You're up to 180.
Geography.
Geography, 20. This strait connects the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic. Jansen from Merrillville.
Gibraltar Strait.
It is the Strait of Gibraltar. That is correct. 20 for Merrillville. 175. You trail by 5.
World geography.
World Geography. This city with a large temple served as the capital of the 12th century Khmer Empire. Miranda from Merrillville.
Phnom Penh.
Incorrect. Tommy from Andrean.
Angkor Wat.
Angkor Wat is correct. 25 for Andrean. 1 minute to go in the game. You're bored.
What do you guys want?
World history.
World history, it is 20. Between 500 BC and 479 BC, ancient Greece banded together to fight off this invading empire. Tommy from Andrean.
The Huns.
That is incorrect. I'll finish it for Merrillville. To fight off this invading empire led at first by Darius I. Jansen.
The Persians.
Persian, yes, Persian Empire, 20 points for Merrillville.
World geography.
World Geography for 30. This country is directly south of Ethiopia. Jansen from Merrillville.
Uganda?
It is not Uganda. Andrean. Evan.
Liberia.
Not Liberia. Looking for Kenya. Merrillville.
Consumer economics.
Consumer economics. 15. These beads made by Native Americans were once used as money. Jansen from Merrillville.
Kipu?
Incorrect. Andrean. Wampum. And that is the end of our game. Time ran out on you, Merrillville. A tight one. Andrean, 205. Merrillville, 195. A well-contested game by both sides. Andrean will advance to our quarterfinals. Well, that'll do it for this edition of Making the Grade. We will see you next time.
From safer communities to admirable performances, we power Northern Indiana, so you can do what moves you.